introduce Dr. Associate Professor Hoàng Văn Long, the Deputy Head of International Cooperation and Research Department. As for Faculty of Civil Engineering, I would like to introduce Mr. Đại Tiến, Deputy Head of our faculty. Dr. Victor Knight, Head of Department of Construction Engineering, and also some of members of my faculty, and especially here we have some members of our classes in and Department Engineering. And here I would like to introduce Dr. Hoàng Văn Long. We have some words about our university.
Okay, thank you, Robert. Professor Nguyen, unfortunately, Mr. Nguyen is not here today. On behalf of the Department of Scientific Research and International Cooperation, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you very much for coming and joining us for this special event today. Thank you and welcome you to the university. Although my background is geology, to be honest, I understand nothing about civil engineering. I know you have a lot of former students to be here to listen to the talk today, and we also know that you have a significant contribution to the development of our Vietnam University. And since Vietnam started open policy to the world, and we understand and realize that the importance of the contribution of scientists around the world to our university, especially the calling for contribution from Vietnamese abroad. It can be either from North America or Europe or Japan. And on behalf of the university, I thank you very much for coming, giving the lecture, and helping us by donation and books, exploring the equipments and developments of the international cooperation between the two countries, between the two universities, between scientists from former students and from the university as well. And we hope that in the future, our cooperation will be tied up with this program and close up our university and country. We are happy to receive you here, Vietnamese Americans, and we are happy to receive you here. And in order to be memory of the visit here, university of a small bit flower to thank you.
Well, it is my great pleasure to come here today. And actually, I'm a bit surprised to have such a big reception for me. It made me feel like it's like a treatment of the Prime Minister or something. That my entire life, I never experienced like this. So I really, really appreciate it. What I hope is, when I come here to give a few lectures, and especially when I come back to the U.S., we will continue to have some good development, working together in terms of scientific research topic. And when I'm here, I will try to suggest several topics that I think is very important, not only just for this project, which lasts only for 1 year, but I believe those topics that I will suggest during the class, it will last for many years to come. In my research area, even though I come from the civil engineering department, but actually most of the work I have done actually is about mathematics, math. And it's not about abstract math, it's just about simple, applied mathematics. And I think because I have been working for so long in the US, I spent 46 years of my life Right now I'm 64 years old, 46 years of my life has been spent in the USA. So I know exactly what do they need. And I think through the course, and I'm pretty sure that I will get some good contribution from the course participant, and that will open the door for many years to come. And I just want to let you know for right now, it is always my habit to put some contribution to HUMG or even to my students in the USA. In my class, probably Dr. Kanesino, you know, I always write personal check at the end of the semester just to encourage the people to do a good job. And I will do the same thing when I'm here. So maybe at the end of my first semester, which is will start like August, sometime late August, and in general I will suggest several topics, and I hope that by the end of my term, which is like May next year, when I come here again for the third time, I hope that is the time where many of you, let's say, took my class, will have a chance to do the presentation, so that hopefully we can publish some journal, and also will give you a chance to write some personal check to offer you, just to encourage you to do good things. You know? And really, because the topics are so important, so if you do very well, I can also use that opportunity to write many technical proposals on the US side. So that way, when the funding is arrived, then we can do more things for the good of both universities. So I expect and I hope that it will be a very long-term collaboration, not just for 1 year. And again, I really appreciate that you spend time to come here to welcome me. I really appreciate it.
That's why I say scientists and you are more important than prime minister. And from our side, our university committed to create the best condition for long-term cooperation, and especially for create the opportunity for young scientists to resource by joint conducting research process between my university and my university. And those guys will be following the lecture, and I'm sorry I can't be here for a long time because my lecture will be in 15 minutes late as I have to leave now. And thank you very much and keep in touch.
Is it okay if we talk like in English like that, and should I talk a little slower when I give a lecture? Because even though I speak Vietnamese very fluently, but I cannot speak the so-called Vietnamese in all those special terminology. Like the chuyên môn, I cannot talk. Còn nếu mà nói chuyện không quá, then I can talk for a whole day. The chuyên môn very difficult.
Như vậy, tức là lúc học chúng ta thì trong trình học tập thì chúng ta thứ nhất là chúng ta sẽ dùng tiếng Anh. Thì có một rất là nhiều thuật ngữ chuyên môn là thầy dùng được, và thực ra thì mong muốn của nhà trường cũng của Khoa khi tổ chức các học này là chúng ta một phần là cũng vừa là học tập chuyên môn những kiến thức mới, đồng thời là cải thiện rất nhiều cái năng lực ngoại ngữ của tất cả các cái thầy cô trong trường. Thì về lớp học chúng ta sẽ thứ nhất là dùng cái ngôn ngữ tiếng Anh như vậy, và về trong quá trình trao đổi thì các bạn là thầy trao đổi với thầy bằng tiếng Việt, vì thầy cũng có tiếng Việt của thầy là cũng không phải gì cả.
There's one more thing I forgot to mention, that the topic that we discussed in the two courses, I think is very important because, like you probably know, near our university in the USA, there's a very big National Langley Research Center. It's only 20 miles away from our university. And for those topics that I'm going to be teaching in this university, over there at NASA, they spend more than $2 million to our research group. So that telling you that it must be important, because otherwise they would not spend that much money. So when they spend $2 million to our group, that means the topic is going to be very, very important. That's why I know none of us, we can say that we are good in everything. I may be a little bit good in a certain area, but each of you will be good in some other area. But I just hope that I will try my best to make my lecture become very easy to understand. And then at the end, you will have some contribution to the course, so that when I go back to the US, I will have more chance to write a business proposal, and that way we can have more contribution to HUFG.
Thank you, Weston. I think next, Dr. Ngọc Anh will present some information about the faculty of the civil engineering.
I introduce some information about Faculty of Civil Engineering. My faculty including three departments: Department of Underground and Marine Construction, Department of Construction Engineering, and Department of Infrastructure Construction. And we have also a laboratory in material mechanics and structure. And about personal resources, we have one professor. In my university, is only 2 professors, and in my faculty we have 1. So we have also 3 associate professors, 8 doctors, and now we have 17 PhD students who are now studying in France, Canada, Germany, and Netherlands, and Korea, Republic of Korea, Russia, Thailand, and China, and also New Zealand. And we have about 8 master students who can be students in the near future. And my
Something, Dr. Ngọc Anh. Actually, you know, the Dr. Nguyen, he has several projects related to the civil engineering right now. So if you want to go to the US for study PhD degree, so it's better for you now to contact with him. It's a good chance now. So I think he is very famous in the civil engineering and in the USA. So it's better for you to contact right now. Thank you.
So we are also lucky to have a lot of good students from the HUFG.
Yes.
Like for example, actually Pat's wife, it happened that even though she worked for the mechanical aerospace engineering over there, but she also worked with me in my department as well. And she is my right-hand lady, left-hand lady also, because she helped me tremendously. So we are very lucky to have a lot of good contribution from HUFG actually.
Thank you. In my opinion, study in America is very, very nice course. I am now PhD in France, but I also wish to PhD in America, like Dr. Thạch. Okay, about our activity answer, we cover the 3 main topics: the ground space and tunneling. It means metro transportation tunnel and ground in mine, industrial tunnel and basement in high building. And the second topic is infrastructure construction, mean road, dam, bridge, water engineering. And the last one is civil engineering. It means high building mechanics and material, and also studying methods and so on. Is the 3 main topics of our research. And about training program. program in my faculty, we have 5 degrees, including technology engineering. It takes about 3 years. The second is continued formation of technology engineer. It takes about 2 years. And engineering engineer in underground and mining construction, infrastructure engineering and construction engineering. It takes about 5 years. And after that, we can some good students can continue to study in master in underground construction engineering and doctor, for example. And about training achievement is we have about 3,000 graduated students in engineer and about 8 doctor, the 300 master students. About it takes for 50 years our training. About research and international collaboration activities, we have now some connection to some university over the world. For example, in Canada, at University of Laval, we have one PhD student who now study on the stability of concrete using. I'm sure that he used 11 methods to study. So, yeah. But now he's been in Canada, and he will finish his study at the end of this year. We have also a study in China on the underground excavation in mines, taken by Dr. Dao, who is behind you. We have also a study on the here in static and dynamic behavior of zone using numerical study, numerical methods taken by Dr. Nguyễn Văn Mạnh, who was in Germany. And he used FlatTD on his study. And here is my study that I have done in France on the behavior of segmental tunnel lining and the static and dynamic loads. And now we're having a PhD student in Netherlands. He studied on the behavior of nail tunnel. It's near like metro in Hanoi now, also Ho Chi Minh City. So his study is very nice for us. And here is a study conducted in Russia about the structure in tunnel. So with that, my faculty have many research on underground structure and tunnel also. And now we have a PhD student who now studying in France on the behavior of pie, considering the influence of temperature and also mechanics. I'm not sure. You see some title of his research. And here is a study in Republic of Korea. This one not easy for me to translate. into English, this title. Do you understand? Và tái chế chất thải mỏ trong sản xuất vật liệu cường độ thấp có kiểm soát, một giải pháp tối ưu cho vấn đề môi trường ở các vùng mỏ. Vì cái kết quả này hiện nay của tác giả này là cũng đang được public trên bảng độ 3 ISI rất tốt. And now for studying you can use some software. For example, now in my faculty you have Practually. You have a license for Practually in my faculty, and for other we can use through our friend who study in some country. For example, Practually, Practice, and such 2000. I think that you know many software here. Okay. And about the current research in Vietnam, now we have 4 mystery projects. The first one is
I think you can skip this.
okay. Nghiên cứu mô phỏng we have 4. Thứ nhất là nghiên cứu được mô phỏng sự thể nhiệt cơ của bê tông chịu nhiệt từng nhiệt độ cao bằng pháp thời gian của Dr. Dũng who study in France. Thứ hai là nghiên cứu được rất là phòng ngừa khắc phục sự cố khi đưa bình bằng máy đồng bận nhỏ tại Việt Nam của Dr. Thạch. It's now
Already completed.
No. It's now under performing. Thứ ba là nghiên cứu ảnh hưởng chất động đồng bình đến kết cấu tương giữ của thực phẩm lân cận khi thi công đường hầm bằng pháp khoan đồng bình. He's now conducting by Mr. Kiệt, who is now PhD student in our faculty. Okay, and the last one is research on stability of ribs excavated along heterogeneity and anisotropic rock layer and supported by flexible structure underground mining area in Krabi. Is now
But each of the projects usually lasts like 1 year or 2 years.
it takes about 2 years.
2 years.
2 years old. Our research conducted in 2 years. And in my faculty now we have a laboratory covering material, rock mechanics, and structure. And here we see this laboratory. Here's some main equipment. And in Vietnam, now we have only two systems for compression and pressure test. This machine is in Italy, and also some other main equipment. Okay. 4. And now the main purpose of our meeting is to propose a cooperation possibility. So we can talk something about the training activity or research activity if you have. We can also continue to think about this collaboration, and you can continue to discuss in detail. And from Mr. Tadu.
All right, thank you, Dr. Ngọc. And I think now it's time for our audience to ask any question, and Dr. Nguyen can answer. Especially if you want to find some project and try to find some way to the US, is the best way to ask or any question right now.
Any question? Dr. Brian.
Actually, you know, Dr. Nguyen is expert in the civil engineering, and he spent 20 years working on the optimization. So I think the optimization is a very, very important tool for us to try to think more about our topic. Right? So I think in time, if you want to have a deep understanding about optimization, so you can ask Dr. Nguyen now, or you can email to him. And also, you know, if you want to get some admission to go to the US for the PhD degree, so he also is a good person to answer any question. So also another thing, if you want to write some proposal for the international cooperation, he also is a good person to answer the question.
Yeah, that part is important because see the VEF project that I have here for 1 year, collaboration with HUFG, that money is not big. They only give us like $55,000. But the National Science Foundation, usually they give a lot more money. And I think when I write a proposal, the proposal will have much better chance to win if we have very strong collaboration from HUFG. Now, what I mean strong collaboration means it's not just to write a letter of endorsement. That's not good enough. But collaboration means, like for example, if HUFG, let's say represent the Vietnamese side, the Vietnam side, put in some, let's say $50,000 for example. The National Science Foundation, usually they give a lot more money than that. Usually like $300,000, $400,000. So a $50,000 from HUFG then will give us a much better chance to win a $300,000 or more from the National Science Foundation. So the combined, it will be